lovelies, welcome to another video. Today I will be doing a RN simulator. Basically I'm going to be teaching y'all how to play RN simulator without having to look at the tutorial. So first thing first, when you join, it places you somewhere along here. Alright, now when you see emergency department, as soon as you turn right here, you'll see the waiting room. With the waiting room, you're going to go ahead and grab you a patient. Let's go ahead and do that. Just grab us a patient. I like to be over here in this area, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Okay, none of these rooms look taken, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this room, put down a fresh linen sheet, and we're gonna assign our patient. Now, for medications, you're gonna find medications over here. What did he need? He needed a pain medication. Let's go ahead and dispense that. Collect, as y'all can see, it's in our inventory now. Alright, give him the medication he needs. Clean wound. It says ortho cart. Your ortho cart will be right here. Okay? And this is what the ortho cart looks like. So grab us a disinfectant wipe to clean. Now we need a bandage. You also get the bandage from the ortho cart. Go ahead and grab that. This is me just giving y'all a tutorial. Let me know if you guys would like to know any tactics. Now the blankets are right here. They're the blue color. They're different from linen. Let's go ahead and give our patient a blanket. So they just had an update, so it looks nice. It looks nice. Let me show you guys. The new update was actually today. 3 new trauma events in room, donation plus wall of honor, new stethoscope tool, this stethoscope right here, added CPR and trauma, added actual defibrillator functions, new defib and blood draw kit holding animations. Oh, I need to see that. Yeah, hold on. I don't really see an animation, but you know. Alright, let's go ahead and get us a cast. It's gonna be on ortho cards. Wait, what type of cast did he need, guys? Let's see. He needs a leg cast. So y'all have arm cast, leg cast, and wrist cast. Make sure you get the right cast, or you will be running back and forth. Let's go ahead and give him the cast. Now draw blood. You're gonna draw blood using your draw blood kit. Let's go ahead and do that. It should give you a test tube now. With the test tube, it says require patient's medicine, give patient medicine. You're gonna use a test tube to give the patient medicine. Let's go ahead, head over here. Now back to this area where you see emergency department and the waiting room. You're gonna go right in between the receptionist. Send the test tube and the medicine. Now, it is gonna be longer for you guys. Since I have the pass, it just took a quick snap. Alright, let's go ahead and give him medication. Now let's just discharge him. You guys can pick to send home or to admit to the hospital. He has a leg fracture, so I'm going to get him to the hospital. Now let's grab another fresh sheet of linen, put that down, and basically, yeah, you just keep on doing that over and over again. But I'm going to show you guys, I want to give y'all a variety of things to show y'all on what to do. Hopefully we get a patient that codes so I can show you guys how to handle that situation. But let's go ahead, examine breathing. You don't need a tool to examine breathing, so let's go ahead and do this. Give oxygen, no tool required. Go ahead, give oxygen. Bedpan. Now, you're gonna need your ID card for this, okay? So you can either have it out early or not. Use it right here. Bedpan right here. Go back out the door into our patient once again. But yeah, that is where you find the bedpan. Now, cool wound, we need an ice pack, so we're going to go into the kitchenette. The kitchenette is right here, and it is labeled. Now, for our ice pack, we're going to dispense the ice from the ice machine and go back to our patient. Needs burn ointment. Let's go ahead and get our ID card back out, and we're going to head back into the storage closet and look for a burn ointment. Let's go ahead out. Oh, they were trying to be petty. They were trying to be petty, guys. Okay, now pain medication. We're going to go right back over here. You're always going to get your medications from here. Now we're going to scroll down, look for pain medication, and start dispensing it. Let's go ahead and collect the pain medication. Clean, burn, disinfectant, as you know from the ortho card. Go ahead and get that. Give pillow. Now our pillows, we're gonna go into the linens closet. So right here you have linen and pillows here. We just need the pillow. Alright, let's go ahead and head out and give our patient their pillow. Now a bandage, we're gonna go back to the ortho cart for this. It automatically gives you the item that you're looking for. Now, this says require IV pump, start IV drip. Your IVs are literally right here. You have 2 areas for IVs, so don't worry. Now, saline. I was actually confused on this part, but look, here's the IV pump right here and the IV pump right here. Saline is actually in the medicine area, as well as blood. But let's go ahead and get us some of this. I would say this is the main station for me, where the medications and things are, so yeah. Now draw blood, we're going to use the blood draw kit. Same thing as before, we're going to take the patient's test tube and get the patient medication. So it's really easy game. Discharge our patient. Burn injury, so we're gonna send them to the hospital. Now let's go ahead and make the bed again and get us another patient. I want like a sad patient, guys. What is she saying? And not feeling well. But we also have like this sad patient right here that's probably been waiting a while. So let's go ahead and just take this one. Patient, examine his breathing just as we did before. Look for spider bite. That's something new, but it's no tool required, so you guys are good. Anti-venom meds. Now go back to the med station and anti-venom right here. The easiest way to find meds without searching for them is to just constantly oh my gosh, I'm sorry y'all. It's just we got an alert for a trauma that's being activated right now. So, yeah. We just added a trauma unit in here. Let me go ahead and... The patient is ready. Okay. Okay, guys, hold on. I don't even think they're taking care of this patient. They're not. Okay, so we need to check the pulse with a stethoscope. EKG machine. Your EKG machines will be right here. Go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and use this. Now he needs to place the defibrillator. If he knows how, and he did. Now just shock the patient. Check pulse with the stethoscope. Alright, we need the IV pump. The IV pump is right here. Let's go ahead and do that. Give fast heart rate. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm like moving. That's for slow. It looks like somebody's like on my back. Heart attack meds. Okay. Right here. Perfect. Trauma patient stabilized and transferred. Sorry, I just had to do that real quick. Nobody was taking care of that patient. Now let's go back over here. They needed pain medication. Alright, let's look for it real quick. Y'all, the game is literally so easy. And then just keep ranking up right here. We're finna rank up in a little bit actually. But let's pull out our blood draw kit once again to draw blood. We have our test tube, but now they're requesting a Jello cup. And remember guys, for that, we're gonna go back into the kitchenette. Somebody just sent me a friend request. And let's go to Jello cup. We got the Jello cup. Now let's go ahead and hand them the, wait, what happened? What was that? What happened to my Jello cup? Wow. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this again with another Jello cup. That was interesting. Alright, now let's go get our patient test tube. Put it up here. The medication. Sorry y'all, that threw me off. Now we can discharge our patient. What was wrong with him? Spider bite. We gave him medication for it. He should be alright. They just level up over here. So we'll go ahead and press some fresh lemon, and we're going to get a patient. I usually look for like the sad, rough patients because they're more likely to code. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to show you guys a coding patient. Now if they want a juice box straight up, straight up, give me a juice box there. Alright, got you. Go ahead and handle that. Now pain medication. Remember guys, your medications are always over here on this cart right here. Yeah, this game is really easy. I hope you guys are catching on. Now, ortho carts for the disinfectant. Now I'm only grabbing one thing at a time so that I show you guys how to actually play the game, which is what I want to do. So that's what I'm doing. I could grab multiple items and just boom, 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 go through it, but no, I want to teach you guys. So now arm casts. Remember, our casts are going to be on the ortho cart here. Arm cast. Make sure you get the right cast once again. Draw blood from our draw blood kit. Now let's go ahead and send this test tube over here. Alright. Got our patient's medication. Discharge our patients. Broken arm, we're gonna admit him to the hospital even though we put a cast on. And that's actually crazy. Look, apparently it's working because I'm employee of the month. Okay. Alright, so let's look for our patient. All these patients look happy, but it looked like somebody picked him up and then like stopped taking care of the patient. So let's just take care of him real quick. Examine rash. Okay, this is a new one. We got a rash payment. I said payment. Oh my gosh, patient. Most likely we're gonna need to get some ointment. Probably anti-itch or something. Let's just see. Alright, IV drip. Allergic reaction mask. Oh wow. Okay. Allergic. It starts with A, so it's going to be up here, guys. That's what I meant earlier about the alphabets, but I got thrown off a little bit. So now we're just waiting. Y'all can take this moment to just breathe, y'all. Just breathe. Alright, we're waiting on the next step. See, anti-itch. Okay. So now let's go over here. Alright. Look for our anti-itch. Y'all can actually look through the ointments. I just know where like everything is basically at. Because I've been in this unit for like a while now. It's only been 3 days, but I don't think I've seen any videos on the gameplay. So that's why I'm showing you guys this thing. Because we have a lot of new players coming. So, ice pack. We're going to go into our cabinet. It's already opened. Ice. Right. Go ahead and apply that. Soda can. Go back into the kitchenette. Yeah, overall, I really like this game. I like it because I'm actually going into healthcare. Hold on, let's go ahead and draw the blood. I'm actually applying for a respiratory therapy school. They use the, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, I'm applying for respiratory therapy. I got in last year, but I just decided maybe that it wasn't for me. But now I understand more about respiratory. So yeah, I'm going back. Skin rash. It was because of, I think it was a little bite or something. I think. Oh, it was an allergic reaction. It should be good. We gave him medicine. Now let's go ahead and head over here. Look for a sad patient. This one right here. Got to take him. Sorry, y'all. I'm waiting for us to look for a patient that's like coding and stuff. But we haven't got one yet. Now, anything that has to do with blood, we're going to use our glucometer. So now let's go ahead and check. Okay, low blood pressure meds. Remember the alphabets. Just look for L. Look for L. L area is right here and is low blood pressure. Alright, let's go ahead and take this. Do y'all see how like I'm just snapping through like uh-oh, we gotta brew some coffee. The coffee actually takes a while. But yeah, I'm like snapping through this stuff like, okay. It's that easy, y'all. It's that easy. Now we're just waiting for our next steps. Take another breather. We haven't had a trauma patient in a while now that I think about it. Now, we check blood pressure. We're gonna pull back out our glucometer. Alright. Now we have to draw some blood. Take our test tube and send it back up there. It's that easy, y'all. Oh my gosh, just as I said that, we have a trauma patient. So let me go ahead and send this patient home and get to the trauma unit. Discharge our patient. Send home. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Patient is ready. Check pulse. Slow heart rate. Let's go ahead and get some heart attack meds. How did I know that they were going to need heart attack meds? Most of the time they do when they come through the trauma unit. So yeah. Trauma patient stabilized and transferred. That easy, y'all. That easy. I hope y'all starting to like catch on. I'm really trying to see if I get a patient that codes so that y'all aren't like hold on, is he, everybody here seems pretty happy. Let's go ahead and take one, but yeah, trying to get a patient that codes because I want to show you guys how to handle that type of situation. Okay, this is a new one. So our thermometer, this will be always to check temperature, okay? It's right next to glucometer. They look completely different. All right, let's go ahead and check his temperature. And they want a Jello cup, so we're gonna go into the kitchenette. Oh my gosh, move out the way. Jello cup. Give them a Jello cup. Now they want a blanket. Our blankets will always be right here. Go ahead and take that. Give them a blanket. Now, fever medication. So let's go ahead. Our alphabets. Remember our alphabets again. Right here in the F area, we get our fever medication. Oh my gosh. Y'all are gonna become pros. Y'all know y'all gonna become pros. They want a water cup, which is something new. You just get the water right here. Go ahead and hurry up and leave before that door decides to shut. Now IV drip. Just come right here. Get the IV pump. Now they need saline. You go back over here. Go down. Look for the S area. Saline right here. That. Okay, take a quick breather. Now we're just waiting. But yeah, oh my gosh, y'all. I hope y'all getting the hang of it. I don't think we'll actually, okay, now we're gonna use the thermometer again. I don't think we're gonna get a patient that codes, guys. I really want to show y'all that in this video. Let's go ahead and discharge our patient. Once again, the flu. Gave him medication for that. What the? I was about to say, hold on, he got a lot of patience. Okay, oh my gosh. Hopefully, not hopefully, but just for like the video and like never in real life or anything, guys. We'll see if this patient right here codes. Alright, do oxygen, now bedpan. We're gonna go back into the storage closet and get our bedpan. We need an ice pack. Let's go into our kitchenette. Get an ice pack. Burn ointment. Oh, I was all over the place. What the heck? We all have our moments. Pain medication. Remember, go back over here. This is the only piece, so it might be hard for some people to find. Alright, now go to ortho cards. Disinfectant wipe. Alright, a pillow. We're gonna go into the linens closet. Get us a nice pillow. Perfect. Now we need a bandage from the ortho card. IV drip. Saline. Let's go back over here. I really hope this video helps y'all. I don't think in this video we'll get a patient that codes, because I don't want to make the video too long. It's just supposed to be a quick tutorial. We'll do one more patient. This is a burn victim, so yeah. Alright, y'all. Oh, actually, restock a stack of linens. Let's go over here into the linen closet. It's literally that simple, and then put the fresh linens in. Uh-oh. For some reason, it glitches. For me on PC, as y'all can see, like, look at this. It won't let me restock it, and that's because it has my ID card and the stack of linens. So just click off of it, click back on it, boom, fixes the problem. So yeah, that's one glitch they can fix in the game, hopefully. Now, let's go over here and let's get our last patient. None of these patients look sad. Oh, we're gonna wait. We're gonna get this one right here. Wait, does he look sad? This dude, I think that's just his regular face, bro. It is. Who is this right here? She's happy, bro. Nobody in here is sad. Let's just take this one right here. Go ahead and make this our last patient for this video. Use EKG machine. We haven't used that in a while. One thing I have to say, y'all, before y'all can even like try to equip anything else, you have to put the EKG back, or it's gonna keep chopping up. For the EKG and the IV drip, yeah, I mean the IV pump. Sorry, y'all. Now the EKG papers. I don't think in this video yet that I have shown what to do with the EKG papers, but you take the EKG papers and you look for the doctor right here. Give them the paper, and now you have your EKG diagnosis paper, and you're going to give it to your patient. Alright, now let's go and give them a bedpan. Harbor the meds, okay? That's usually at the bottom, right here. Collect that. Take this. The burn ointment. Remember, we're gonna go back to the storage closet. Oh, oh my gosh. Get the burn ointment. Y'all, I just realized throughout this whole video, I have been employee of the month, which is crazy. That means we're doing absolutely good. Like, now we need pain medication. Okay, the IV. But here's what I was saying about the IV. Look, you can't click on anything else, just like with the EKG machine, so make sure. Now we need saline. Remember our medication area, guys. We're gonna use this. Wait, we needed saline. Okay, whew, I almost forgot. But you know, once you get the hang of it, I don't even think you have to like remember what they ask for. You just do it. Literally, you just do it. All right, let's go ahead with this test tube. Send it up. Okay. Discharge our patient. That was the last one for today, electrocution, so let's just send them. All right, so since we're not using this area anymore, one thing I do is I just close the door and leave the bed undone. Literally, that's what I do. But let me go ahead and give you guys a quick end of the video tour. Our ortho part, you will have an arm cast, bandage, disinfectant wipe, gauze, leg cast, and a wrist cast. Like, it's the cast equipment cart. Literally, that's the best way to explain it, and that's what it is. Now the kitchenette. The kitchenette, you have a fridge where you can get soda can, juice box, Jello cup, and yogurt. We have coffee right here, and it takes a minute to brew coffee, so maybe brew it for the office. I don't know. That's what I usually do. Ice right here. And then we have our water, and yes, you have to use your ID card to get back out of anywhere. Automatically locks back up. Right here we have blankets. They are blue, so you can tell the difference from blanket and linen. Over here we have another cast equipment cart. We have more IV pumps, just in case. It doesn't even matter which side you're on, but this side I can say it has the EKG machine and it has the defibrillator, which these might be the gold spots, literally, because over here it has the cart and the IV pumps. However, they have the same thing over here, but you have the defibrillator closer and the EKG machine closer. So yeah, right here we have our medicine cart, medicine dispenser, it says. And yeah, you can get any of your medicines that you need from here. You'll always have an employee of the month thing up somewhere around here. Now the linens closet. Okay, so in here you have your pillows and your stack of linens. Now the pillows are patients will request them. The stack of linens, you can use those to actually replace blankets. Like if you run out of blankets, you have to come in here and put the linens inside of the blanket, inside of here. You have to put I'm sorry, you have to put the blankets inside of here. Okay, thank you. Now back over here we have the staff closet. Now in the staff closet, oops, I'm accidentally grabbing stuff. In the staff closet we have the suture kit, burn ointment, vomit bag, bedpan, and the anti-itch ointment. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and use the ID card to get back out of here. Right here we have the doctor. The doctor requires EKG paper. This is every time you use the EKG machine and you get the results back, you're going to get an EKG paper, and you're going to need to bring it to the doctor, and the doctor gives you the results to give to the patient, and usually after that you can send them home or send them to the hospital. Okay, now ambulance entrance, they just came up with this actually, that from the list that I showed y'all. They just came up with this from today. At first I thought they were going to be bringing the patient through here, but the patient actually spawns into the trauma room. Now right here you have the staff lounge. I don't necessarily see a point in the staff lounge. Just I mean, maybe if you're role playing or anything. Then yeah, right here you have the ID card color here. It does require a game pass, but let me show you guys that it works. So I'm gonna click pink and boom. Now let's use our ID card to head into the staff lounge. Now what would have been nice is if you could have claimed a locker. I don't know, like claiming a locker, having stuff to go in and out of it, maybe like having some lunch in there or whatever. But yeah, our fridges are the same. You still have coffee that you have to brew. Let me just do that for somebody. Yeah, just walk onto the chairs and we have a trauma patient. We're gonna go ahead and go to our trauma patient. But yeah, let me hurry up with this. Okay, so that was pretty much the basics for this game. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video and take care of my trauma patients. You lovelies have a beautiful day. Bye.